Welcome back to C Tarot. This is Sagittarius. Sagittarius love reading, love monthly forecast for the month of August. Monthly forecast for the month of August. For those of you who have placements of Sagittarius or Jupiter, which is a ruling planet of Sagittarius, as your sun, moon, rising, and or Venus. Cross watchers are always welcome. Okay. Let's see what we have for you, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. I'm getting a specific message right now, which is regarding like expansion. Okay, Jupiter in general is the planet that rules Sagittarius, and there's a part of your connection, a part of your connection, your romantic life that is it's expanding, it's developing, it's changing in such a huge way. I want to say for many of you who are already in a connection, it's like it's a deepening and an expanding, like the universe itself. That's the type of energy that's coming through. Okay, and this first card that's going to come out is going to clarify what aspect of your connection is rapidly expanding. Okay. So we have the Five of Wands, which has to do with change. Okay, it also has something to do with like conflict, really, but it's not conflict in like a fighting sense. It's more of the energy of like a ignition of passion. It's like the heat is getting turned up. The heat is getting turned up. Okay. And so for many of you, Sagittarius, fortunately for you in the romance department, this month things are going to be looking up. We also have the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Wands, Four of Cups, the Star. Interesting. Where are we going here? And then the Three of Wands here. And then you do have the Hierophant, or the Hermit, excuse me, at the bottom of the deck. So, Sagittarius, what's going to be happening for you this month, for the month of August, is, and I'm getting this energy that it's not on any specific day. Okay, we will use clarifiers and see if any pentacles come out to give us an idea of what days and times may be significant for you this month. But what I'm really seeing is that overall, in general, there are some specific events, okay, and energies that are going to be happening for the entirety of the month. And there's also like an ongoing story here. There's like a continuation of some of the other readings that I have been doing for you, Sagittarius. And so what I'm seeing here is romantically, many of you who are still single, you may be connected with someone energetically, but technically it's like that's coming through very strongly. It's like technically you're single, right? And it's even, I'm even picking up of some of you who may be even married, but technically it's like emotionally you're single because things just are not where they're supposed to be in the connection. It's like you're not actually with that person. What I'm seeing here is that there's a tremendous amount of passion, desire, romance that is becoming more intense this month. Okay. And I'm also seeing this Queen of Cups and the Ace of Wands here as well, just hammering on this message about intensity. Okay, this cup represents emotions, and there's just like lots of emotional, like intense passion that's coming through with this Ace of Wands. It can't be any clearer, Sagittarius. So, and it's like I said, it's a continuation. So some of you may have gone into a new connection, or may have taken the next step in your relationship, or maybe started talking about it with your person last month. And this month, like things are really picking up, things are really changing. Okay, maybe with an Aquarius, because we do have the Star here. Four of Cups and the Star is here telling us that there is there is a feeling that this connection is from above. Like a totally different type of connection. I'm getting for some of you, you may have never felt like this before in your life. Okay, for those of you who are single, you're going to be meeting someone. Okay, Three of Wands is having an expectation. So you can expect to meet someone this month, Sagittarius, who is everything you could want and more. Because this is a type of person, it's like almost like the romance was written in the stars. That message is coming through as well. It's a type of connection that has been it's been in the works. It's something that manifested before you came to this earth. This is like soulmate, twin flame type energy coming up. And it's like many of you who are single, you've spent quite a bit of time being single. Okay, and even if you were in a relationship in the recent past, you felt like you were single. You've been single for a long time because you have yet to be in a connection where you feel completely committed and devoted in your relationship. For those of you who are already in a relationship, it's the energy of like things with your relationship in August are going to get more intense and it's going to become more intimate. You're going to start to see your person in a totally new way. You're going to start to learn things. That's also coming through. You're going to start to learn things about your person that you've never known before. Let's clarify the Five of Wands. Page of Wands. So absolutely. And I'm getting the way that you speak, the way that you look, the way that you talk, the way that you come across to your person is extremely attractive. And that's kind of what gets things going. I have to tell you, the love language, your person's love language is like words of affirmation or words of love. It's like the way that you talk to your person has the ability to really like intensify. It's like you kind of you're good with your words and you can literally make anyone fall in love with you, but specifically for your person, that really kind of does it for them. Like how positive, how wonderful, how encouraging you are. It's like you always know the right things to say, and you're going to communicate something to your person in August, either by saying things or writing things, like a message or a letter or a text message, or like posting something where you talk about or write about your person. It's going to be so touching that it's really going to kind of take things to the next level in your connection, because your person really appreciates that type of love or that type of communication. And I am seeing this Five of Swords here. Some of you may be a little bit resistant to do something like that because you may be having some fears or some worries that maybe they might not react the way that you want them to. They may not receive it as well, but I want to encourage you to just take that leap of faith. Okay, I'm seeing the Fool card here. Just take the risk, take that leap of faith, because it's going to be received well. Clarify the Queen of Cups. Yeah, 10 of Cups. Absolutely. This is like so much emotional fulfillment. And the Two of Cups. Wow. Absolutely. Yeah, that's what's going on here. There's just like a tremendous amount of like joy, happiness, union, commitment going on here. Many of you may already be in union, okay, with your person. And even if it's not in the physical sense, it's like, and I've said this to you before, Sagittarius, many of you who are in a twin flame connection, like you've basically already married. You've married your person, like in the spirit world, and you may not be officially married, but there's like a beautiful like energy here that's showing up in the cards of this like commitment and devotion and love and union here. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands. So we do have Nine of Swords here. And so yeah, all this physical activity is quite literally keeping many of you up late at night. This is like the energy of, I'm just getting like TMI info here about the fact that many of you have been or will be in the month of August. You're gonna meet someone, or you're with someone who, like, things in the intimacy department is gonna get really intense, and it's like the energy of like sleeping with this person all of the time and constantly, and just quite literally not really getting good sleep because you're doing other things. Okay, let's clarify the Four of Cups. You do have two cards coming out here. So we have Seven of Wands and this 10 of Pentacles. Know this and understand this, Sagittarius. Your person, the person that you are meant to be with, they will never give up on you. They will not back down. They will never, ever, ever leave you, right? Because they really do feel like they have it all with you. They feel like they have it all with you. So if there's ever a time where you're feeling insecure, Sagittarius, stop, because I'm seeing the energy of your person, and this is a very deeply committed, deeply devotional person. They feel like they have it all with you. There's nothing to worry about. And High Priestess is here at the bottom of the deck to remind you, trust in your intuition. Your intuition knows. And I'm getting, for most of you, it's like when you're out of connect, when you're not in tune, when you're not aligned, that's when you tend to doubt. That's when you tend to get insecure and doubt the connection. So for the Star, you have the King of Cups here. And this is the energy of your person showing up here. And the Queen of Pentacles. This is such beautiful energy. And what I'm seeing here is that your person is the type of person who they want so deeply to make you happy that they will do it at their own expense. This type of person who you're with, or who you're going to be with, for those of you who are single, is someone who, it's like they'll give the clothes off their back for you. They'll pour into your cup before theirs. They take care of you before they take care of their own needs. They're very selfless when it comes to romance, okay? Very selfless. This is also like the energy of someone who they really do love you, and they love you unconditionally. Unconditionally. Wow. And you are very, very, very blessed. You are connected to someone who is just absolutely all about you. All about you and all about the connection. They're not going anywhere anytime soon. Clarify the Three of Wands. You do have Page of Cups here with Page of Pentacles. Lots of news this month, okay? What you can expect, Sagittarius, is lots of new things happening. Lots of new things happening. You can expect to gain something. Someone may be offering you a gift. Someone may also be trying to manifest things for you, with you, for you, and with you. Okay, this is the energy of someone you or your person is wanting to like buy a house together, or buy a car together, or like it's like acquiring some type of earthly possession together. Okay, and there's also going to be some news that you're going to be receiving in the month of August as well. And so we do have some pentacles here, fortunately, so I can give you some clues. So the 1st of August, the 11th of August, the 10th of August, and the 22nd of August are all going to be very important dates for you, Sagittarius. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab an oracle card for you. This will be your last card for the reading. And we're going to give you some suggestions and some divine guidance messages from spirit world, your ancestors, and guides. That message about like the connection or the relationship, like kind of like being written in the stars, and it just being like completely divinely guided. Like this is like the type of energy that has been like absolutely bestowed at the beginning of time, is coming through so strongly. We had to I had to pull these cards like this because that's what spirit is telling me to do. And we've got two cards for you. We've got the arrow, right? This is actually you, Sagittarius. Surround yourself with positive energy. That's a point of suggestion from spirit. And then you have star ancestor. Follow the voice of your soul. Interesting. It's interesting how like I'm getting some messages here about like some of you or your person. It's like the energy of meeting your person, or knowing your person, or being connected to your person in the spiritual sense before you're connected in the physical sense. And one of the spiritual worlds that you may have seen or heard or communicated with your person is in the dream world. Okay, so some of you may have it's like having dreams about someone. You or your person's having dreams about each other. All right, so let's see what we have for you for star ancestor. The message is that this goes back to that high priestess that came out. Listen to the messages that come directly from your soul. And this has to do with like extraterrestrial light beings who are dedicated to the healing and growth of the world. So Sagittarius, you may be like a star seed or a light worker, or like someone who's meant to be on this earth to help others. And your romantic life, your relationships are going to influence and affect your ability to perform, your ability to help other people. And these type of people are divine embodiments of love who bring wisdom from higher realms, and other people feel super connected. Like if you find yourself feeling like this resonates with you, you may be the type of person who constantly is looking up at the stars, who feels connected to the moon, who feels like very drawn to things related to the spirit world. And especially looking up at stars, it tends to have an effect on you. So I encourage you to pick a date, okay? Pick a night where all you're gonna do is just go outside and look up and stare at the stars and see how you feel. And you may start to suddenly remember your connections with and what this card represents. The star ancestor is reminding you that you have otherworldly support, and that you have connections with the stars that can help you if you're willing to be helped. It can help support you in connecting with and following your soul's deepest callings. There's a deeper purpose to your human journey. Not only were you born on purpose, but you were born for a purpose. You were born to be like a bright light in the world, and people support you. People support you by sending you waves of energy to guide you. Information and inspiration that's been coming your way recently. So having like new ideas and new thoughts, new ways of doing things, or just being able to visualize. Like you may be the type of person, maybe you're a musician or an artist, like a dancer, and it's like you're able to think of or choreograph things in your mind, compose music in your head before you actually physically do it. It doesn't come from nowhere. It comes from somewhere. And where it comes from is this, these are memories. Okay, you're like this old soul, and you're connected to beings, ancient beings. You're being drawn towards a road in your life that it's not only going to light you up, but it's going to help light up your whole world. And if you feel drawn to a particular direction in your life, you're being drawn to the awakening of a specific part of your soul. So continue following the cosmic guidance that is coming your way in August. Okay, Sagittarius, that is what I have for you. Be sure to check out the other videos if you have placements, other signs in your placements in your chart. Be blessed and be well.